Well, happy Labor Day. Today, for Labor Day, I'm going to make pecan pie bread pudding for our dessert. That's after fried shrimp. So let's get started on Darlene's table. All right, going to start with a cup of light brown sugar and 6 eggs. Now I'm going to beat this on a medium speed for about 4 minutes. Okay, now I'm going to add vanilla bean paste. Put about 2 tablespoons. Mix again. And here we go. All right, I'm adding the corn syrup, the heavy cream, and the milk, salt, and the melted butter. Now I'm going to mix this on low. For a couple of minutes. Make sure everything's mixed up well. If you are enjoying the content of this video, please like and subscribe. It really helps my channel. I'm transferring this into a container, a large measuring cup actually. It's an 8 cup, so that I don't spill this when I'm pouring it over the bread. It'll be a lot easier to pour. All right, here is my buttered pan. See that? Now I'm going to put the 14 cups of the bread cubes. Now I used challah bread, and I put on there that you can use either one. Now I'm going to sprinkle the pecan. I got 1 1/4 cups of pecans. Bird all farms pecans. All right, so now it's important to push the bread cubes down into the custard, which is the milk-egg combination. That's an important step. We want these bread cubes to soak all that up. And I'll come back and check it, but I'm going to let it sit for a total of an hour. Now, while the bread pudding sits for an hour to soak up all that mixture, we're going to make the Chantilly cream. So 8 ounces of softened cream cheese. It's going to be 1/2 cup of confectioner's sugar. I used 2 tablespoons of praline whiskey. And vanilla. I'm going to mix this up really well. When it's nice and smooth and blended well, then I'm going to add the whipping cream, the heavy cream. I'm going to mix this till it forms stiff peaks, just like you're doing regular whipped cream. Be sure to push the sides down a couple of times.
Now on high.
All right, so I'm going to put this in the refrigerator. This is our Chantilly cream until we need it later today when this is served. It's been an hour and the bread pudding has been sitting and soaking up the egg mixture. So what I'm going to do next is this is going to go into a water bath. So you've got to have a larger pan, and I couldn't use my other pans because they wouldn't quite fit in here. But this one fits in here nicely. You've got to be able to add the water. So you're going to put it in like that. You've got to add the hot water. I don't want to put it in the mix. So you want about 2 inches, but you don't want it to go over. So I'm going to add this water, hot boiling water, slowly. I want to make sure it goes all around. Now cover it tightly with foil. Goes around both the pans. This is going to go into the oven for about 45 minutes.
Remove the foil, and then it'll go back in the oven for 20 minutes. Check for doneness though. It should come out clean when you put a knife in the center.
That should come out clean. And it does.
Pecan Pie Bread Pudding. I have been working on my bread pudding recipe for some time now. It has always tasted good, but I was not happy with the texture. I wanted it to stand up tall, isn't dense, but is light, fluffy, and custardy. So after researching and lots of experimentation, this recipe hits all the notes of texture and taste that I've been looking for. I created the pecan praline whiskey sauce that I put on all of my bread puddings, and it's the most luxurious cream sauce you've ever tried. As a bonus, this recipe comes with bourbon Chantilly cream. What a fantastic addition to this already decadent bread pudding. So if you're a fan of bread pudding or just good food in general, this is an absolute must try. You won't regret it, I promise. Of course, you can find this recipe on my new and improved website, darlenestable.com. Remember to like and subscribe. That really helps my channel. And come back to see me soon, right here on Darlene's Table.